Hey everyone, my name is Nicole Schreiber. I'm a Beachbody coach. I've been a coach for about a year now. And today what I'm going to be talking with you about is the big number 3 on the 7-day quick start. This is inviting people to your challenge group. Real quick, in case you forgot what a challenge group is, this is a group typically run on Facebook that you plug the people that you have sold challenge packs to into, and you support them and you keep them going and you help them go through their program and help them stay accountable. This is the vehicle that we use to invite people to check out Beachbody. We don't say, hey, buy this program and these shakes. No, you say, look, I'm running this awesome support group. Do you want to be a part of it? Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to invite someone without scaring them away. I did this really bad the first few months I was a coach, so we want to equip you guys and help you all effectively and professionally invite to your challenge group. So step 1, make sure you get a challenge group going. If you don't know how or you don't have enough people yet, ask your upline coach. If you're one of my coaches or one of Leona's coaches, you can piggyback in either one of our groups. We'll make you an administrator, and you can add people directly into there. There are lots of documents to help you with this, how to invite people. There's one on how to build relationships. I believe this one utilizes the FORM method, F-O-R-M, which I'm going to go over with you today. The 5-step invitation process. My statistics for closing sales have gone up dramatically since I started using the 5-step invitation process. I know all these things the Beachbody gives you may seem a little cheesy. They're not. They're awesome. It may seem weird and not how you would invite somebody, but guys, they've put a lot of effort and a lot of time, and this is what the $1 million earners of Beachbody, this is what they do. So why not copy them and let's do what they do. And then there's a document on how to overcome objections. All 3 of these are linked to your 7-day quick start document. You can find them there. They're also in your coach online office. So briefly, I'm going to go over with you the FORM method when it comes to building relationships. Most of the people at first who you're going to be talking to, especially during this first month, are going to be your warm market. These are people, family, friends, people you work with, people that you know and you've established a relationship with. If it's been a while since you've talked to them, even if it's a family member, the FORM method is a great way to just get the conversation going. F stands for family, O stands for occupation, R stands for recreation, and M stands for message. Okay, so you want to open up the conversation, talk about their family. Everybody loves to talk about their family. Hey, so-and-so, I just saw that picture you posted of your baby girl. She's getting so big. Oh my gosh, how old is she now? Ending Facebook messages or however you're communicating with them, ending on a question prompts a response. Some people read it, and if you're just saying, oh, wow, that's so cool, and that's how you end it, a lot of times they won't respond. So end everything with a question, so it prompts them to reply back to you. They'll reply, oh my gosh, yeah, she's this old and blah, 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 blah. How are you? Okay, well, you're just going on with conversation. The next you want to transition into occupation. Hey, I heard that you started this new job. How are you liking that? I mean, I know going back to work after having a baby, it's kind of tough. How are you doing with that? Whatever the situation may be, ask about their job. And granted, the first 3, FOR, they don't have to be in some special order. I like to do this just so I can remember it. Okay, so that's occupation. That's the O in FORM. R, recreation. What do you do for fun? If you don't know what they do for fun, ask them. If it's, someone from college or somebody that you have, from high school that you haven't talked to in a long time, say, hey, well, what do you do for fun these days? Or you can say, oh my gosh, this past weekend was Labor Day. You can say, so did you and your family do anything fun for Labor Day, for the 3-day weekend? Just talk about what they do for fun. Now, M, that's for message. Now that you've got the conversation going, this is where you bring the message and invite them to your challenge group, okay? A challenge group invite goes something like this. Hey, I'm running this really awesome fitness accountability group on Facebook. We all do these home workout programs, and I thought of you. Would that be something you'd like to try? You don't want to use the word interested, because when people hear interested, that automatically is like, I'm trying to sell you something, and nobody likes that. So keep it very like, hey, is this something you might want to try out? Or do you think this would be fun? Or would you like to get in on something like this? Very lighthearted, okay? We hope they say yes. So let's say that they're like, yeah, I mean, I've been wanting to lose a few pounds. Sure, tell me about it. Okay, sweet. Step one, check. Now we're going to, this is where we start with the 5-step invitation process. So step one, invite, check, okay? Step two, you want to ask them, if they haven't already said, like with a 5-pound issue, you want to ask them why they're interested. So let's just say they were like, yeah, that sounds kind of fun. You'd say, okay, great. You know, I've got some information. I'd love to share it with you. But first, tell me why you're interested. You know, tell me about you. Oh, that's such a powerful question. Or tell me more about you. You want to get them emotionally invested in how your challenge group can help them, because later, when it comes to the money part of it, they're going to be more accepting of the price if they're already like, okay, I can do this, I need this, I'm going to get after it. Okay, so you want to get them emotionally invested. You want to help them find their why they want to work out. Is it weight? Are they going after a new pant size? Do they have a wedding coming up? Vacation? Could be anything. So you want to dig a little deeper and ask them, okay, well, you know, I'm just curious. Why would this be something you might want to try? You know, why is this appealing to you? Okay, so in our example, let's just say my friend is going on vacation in 2 months with her husband to Cancun. Oh, how nice would that be, right? Okay, so she's like, well, you know, my husband and I are going on vacation, and I'd really just like to lose 10 or 15 pounds and tone up so I look really good in my bikini. It's going to be a fun vacation. You say, awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, that's an amazing goal, and I know that my group will be able to help you do that. Okay, so step two, this is where you show the have you ever felt like this video. We'll make it available in this group. You can find it on YouTube or in your Coach Online office. It's an awesome video. It's short and sweet, and it explains what a challenge group is. It explains what a challenge pack is, and it's a third-party tool. This way you're not going blah, 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 and talking their ear off, telling them about your challenge group, which is amazing. Send them a video. It's much less awkward. It takes the pressure off, okay? So use the have you ever felt like this video, okay? Now, when you send them the video, say, okay, awesome. Well, here, you know, I think this group is going to be great for helping you meet your goal of whatever their goal is. So in our example, losing 10 to 15 pounds and toning up so you look great in your bathing suit. Repeat their goal back to them, because that A, shows you care, and B, shows you're listening, okay? So when you send them the video, say, all right, well, here's a video on my group. When do you think you'll have time to watch it, okay? Hopefully they'll reply back to you and say, awesome, I go to lunch here in 20 minutes. I'll watch it on my lunch break. Then you say, okay, well, if I holler back at you in an hour, you will have had time to watch it. And they'll say, yeah. You'll say, okay, so I'll shoot you a message at 1:30. Sound good? They say, good. Okay, this little process that I just did, Eric Worre talks about in GoPro. Get it, read it a lot, okay? So once you follow up with them on the video, you say, how did you like the video about my challenge group? Do not, for the love of Pete, say, what did you think? Okay, it's a natural response. We all do it. Don't do it, because that invites a negative response. Because people are going to go, well, you know, for some reason we all want to pretend like we're big, smart people, and we have some criticism about, oh, well, your challenge group looks good, but, you know. Okay, what did you like best about the video, or how did you like the video? Okay, so in our example, let's say that my friend says, oh, it looks really awesome. I love the idea of doing, you know, a program. Shakeology looks great. And the accountability and checking in, I think it's going to work really well. You say, great. Okay, well, let me tell you about the expectations. You want to make sure that they're clear on your challenge group. However you decide to run it. With me, I'll share with them that, okay, We all check in daily with our workout and that we drink our Shakeology, even if it's your rest day. And we just participate in the group and encourage and build each other up. That's it, just really 2 expectations. It keeps things easy, and it's something that anybody can do. A quick 2-minute post. We all have 2 minutes in a day to get on Facebook. So just make sure and go over the expectations and that they're clear on those. And then lastly, help them enroll, okay? There is a document in the back office that has the URL links directly to each challenge pack. All you have to do is plug in the challenge pack SKU and your coach ID. I've compiled a Microsoft Word document that has all of these on them, and you just put your coach ID at the end. We'll make this available to you in this group. You can either give them that, give them instructions on how to check out, or, love this, do it over the phone. I mean, if it's someone you haven't talked to in a long time, great, give them a call. The way you do this over the phone, you log completely out of your Beachbody account. Then you go to your personal Beachbody Coach website, www.beachbodycoach.com/Nicole Schreiber is mine. And then you're going to pretend like you're them. Go through shop, pick up the challenge pack, get the Shako, check out. You're going to get their credit card, their address, their email, blah, blah, blah. You're going to create for them a free Beachbody account. This is their email address. And I usually set the password to just password or something easy. And then I'll send them all the information, how to log in, and say, change it later, because password is a terrible password. You also want to share with them that when you buy a challenge pack, you're automatically enrolled in the Shakeology monthly home direct shipping option. You don't want them to be surprised when they get Shakeology the next month and really mad at you because you didn't tell them. So since they're not going through the checkout process and they see the little fine print that talks about the monthly auto ship, tell them this is just a nice courtesy. I'll usually share this with them after they place their order, and I'll say something like, you know what, or hey, when you get a challenge pack, let's say they're doing P90X3. I'll say something like, you know what, Beachbody doesn't want you to run out of Shakeology during your whole program, so they automatically sign you up for the monthly auto ship. If you don't want it, piece of cake. We'll call and cancel it. It's an easy phone call. Okay? Make sure and let them know though. That's how you invite someone to your challenge group. Obviously, it doesn't always go this way. There are lots of objections, especially when it comes to money. Like I said, there are some great resources in the coach online office. There's a really great one by Mike Ryan and another guy from Summit this past year. Oh, listen to this 10 times. They go over price objections, time objections, family objections. You just roll with the punches, okay? All right, guys, I know it's a lot of information, but the sooner you start putting these into practice, the more effective your invites are going to be and the more people you're going to get in your challenge group. Awesome job. Go get them.